Hello everyone, today I want to show you the way and the methods that I use to level up my second mage. So if you're wanting to level up a second mage after your first mage, it's pretty simple. You just need to be level 60 to start doing this. I think you can start at level 58, but it's pretty sloppy. It's not that smooth because your 58 mage will have a blizzard in a lower rank that deal literally no damage, and you won't be able to kill the mobs unless you're very, very well geared with your first mage. Anyway, so for the first pull, you just have to sit with your two mages near this middle lantern and wait for that crab pack to reach this point. Then you pull it. You need them to be in their last step in the patrol. Then, as soon as you pull the two slave handler, it's preferable if you pull one with Ice Lance and the second with counter spell. As soon as you pull them, you start walking with your second mage. And the reason is if your second mage is in vision with the workers, the slaves will attack him as soon as they saw him. But if you pull before your second mage see them and they see him, they won't go on him. That's why you have to stand next to the middle lantern and wait for your first mage to pull. Then you start moving as soon as you pull the two packs that have slaves, because the slaves will go on your second mage. And as soon as you do that, you just do your rotation with Icy Vein and Double Elemental, and you rotate between the Pet Nova and your character Nova if needed. But most of the time, it won't be needed to do that, because with Icy Vein, you will have a lot of Frostbite procs. But if you're level 58, you will have a lot of resist and you have a less chance to do the procs. That's why. Me personally, the way I leveled up from 58 to 60 is through open world boosting. So I just parked my character next to a spot and then I farmed it with my first mage. And that spot is usually good for gold farm, and my second mage will get some experience until 60. And from 60 to here, I've been doing these pulls. So after the first pull, you just stand in this corner, you drink, and the way I'm doing these pulls is to only pull with my level 70 mage, because if I try to pull with my lower level mage, it got a lot. It got a high chance of death because he's not geared. He got a very bad gear and very low HP. So after that, you do invisibility and you go to the two Nagas next to the door. Also, with the second mage, you have to wait for the pack to go away. As soon as the pack is far away, you're fine to pull. Now, when I pull the crab, as soon as I start pulling the crab, I start moving with the second mage. And the way is as soon as you pull it, you can move, then blink back to your second mage and slow them with Blizzard. I'm doing this pull without ice block, so I have to do it this way so I can use ice block in the next pull. Also, I don't have elemental here. I'm saving it for the next pull, so you have to rotate Nova with your two mages. So you stay close with enough Frostbite and Nova. You can manage to kill all of them. Also, try to jump when you do Nova, so it got higher range, because when you jump, you have double your hitbox, so you got more range on your Nova. So you do Nova, Blizzard, Nova, Blizzard, Nova, Blizzard until all of them dies, and it can be done smoothly. Also, that's why you need to be level 60, so you don't have a lot of resist on your second mage. So you see, when you pull them, try to move in a circle, so they always be in a line where you can just do Nova without them attacking you, because as you can see, when they die right now, they're pretty much in a line, not cluttered in one point. Because with Frostbite, you can't put them all in one point, so they're gonna have to walk in front of each other. That's why you try to move to the side, so when you do a Nova, it will hit all of them. And then with your second mage, as you can see on bottom right, you have to AFK there, so you don't see the slave. You can see in my first mage, I can see the Waste Walker slave, but with my second mage, I can't see it. So when I pull him, he won't go to the second mage. But as soon as I pull the Naga that is handling them, I can move with my second mage. And the Naga is the slave handler. But I'm not pulling it first because the crabs are farther away. So I pull him now, then I start moving with my mage. And the reason is, of course, like I said previously, so the slave won't attack me. So I ice block there and I try to Nova. When I remove ice block, then you can see the two mages are facing to the other wall. And the reason is your pet, when you move, is always going to be on your left side. When you're facing forward, the pet is always on the left side. If it is on the right side, your pet won't be able to use Nova because it won't have line of sight. You see how I do put my pet. So when I try to Nova with it, the pet have vision. But if I face the other way, the pet will be on my left arm, on my left hand, so it won't have range. One and two, even if the mob, when they advance, they won't be they will be on your line of sight. They won't target you, but they will target the pet because it's closer. So for the root or for the dynamite that they throw, it will be thrown on the pet, so you stay safer. That's the reason why I face the front wall, just for the two reason: pet to tank the spells, and two, for your pet to have vision. So this is the third pull I did. Now I have cold snap on both character. I will do double cold snap to refresh my ice block. So the way I'm doing it, so first pack ice block, second pack no ice block. So I wait my second ice block while I'll do my second pack. So I have it for the third pack, then cold snap, and I have it for the fourth pack. After doing this pack, after resetting, I will have my ice block again. So you can do this on repeat. So I'm going to pull everything, and I let my second mage there. I'm not going to do the behind the pillar because the farthest pack will be very far away, and the pack will get slow immunity very fast. So I'm going to pull everything, try to pull the technician the last. I didn't pull them as last as possible, so they have a rain of fire. Try to do it in a way when you can lose the technician to pull them to you, and try to ice block as early as possible. But still, you can manage to rotate the pet nova, the ice event, and you can manage to do all of them easily, even if they cast train of fire. It's not a problem for you at all. So now it's easy. You just rotate them. Uh, if some in this pool, it's not perfectly done, but if some mobs will get away like this, you can just use your pet nova. Also, your character have nova, which is very handy. So you still do your blizzards normally until they die. And let's tell you how much experience this method give for your second character. It gives around 50k experience per run. It will add up to 300k experience per hour. You can see it in the Kiwi farm on bottom right for the second character. Right now, he got around 320k per hour, but with the resets, it can go down up around 3k per hour, and it's 50k per run. And you can do this run in 10 minutes, 11 minutes. And to avoid being locked down from entering another dungeon, you can just kill the packs here. But I don't do the soothsayer pack because it got mind control, and if it mind control my first character, I have to ice block it. Otherwise, he can one shot my other my lower level character. That's why I avoid it. Also, I'm only pulling with one character, so the ice blocks are very limited to me. So in this way, you can get very good experience per hour. Anyway, thank you for watching and bye bye.